September. You think it was September when you met him. It was one of the few nights you allowed yourself some time out with your friends, your successful friends, on your budget. One of your friends had a new boyfriend who brought someone along, and it was him. The way your heart dropped when you saw him, like it was movie magic. You hate how ridiculous it sounds now, but you loved it then. You were so nervous you barely got a word out, but he liked you. He wanted you. When job after job didn't want you, he did. You didn't think about job applications for the rest of that month. October. You've been messaging for a couple weeks now, replies sent and received almost immediately. If he has work to do, or if he's heading to bed, he always says his goodbyes. You think it's sweet. Think it's proper dating etiquette. You don't really have anything to compare it to, but it seems right. So when the text messages become curt, when the etiquette stops, it's confusing. It's worrying in a way you can't describe. But you have dates set up, so he must be interested. You're worrying too much. You brush it off. November. You're messaging your friends, planning for one of their birthdays. They keep saying they haven't seen you in forever, but oh, they've always said that. You mentioned the birthday plans to him. He asks what day it was. The way he said it. Was it off? No, it mustn't have been. You tell him, reasoning it was a simple question. He says he had plans for a fun date for you guys that day. That he was hoping to surprise you with it. You reschedule with your friends. A couple days later, when the dinner plans are set, he brings it up, asks if you've canceled already. You tell him your new plans. He's angry. He's towering over you. For the first time, but not the last time. Him standing so close doesn't feel so good, so safe. December, the dates he promised never happened. You say nothing. You're too busy navigating his outbursts of affection and anger. He convinces you not to go home for Christmas. He takes you out to dinner instead. You didn't notice at the time, but one of your friends saw you while you two were out together, saw how he never let go of your hand from across the table, even as you ate. January, you've been living with him for a while now when he brings up your anxieties about your parents' money. He says he's willing to let you keep living with him as long as you stop asking your parents for money. You almost call a friend for advice. Almost. He never explicitly said that you had to lie to your parents about having a job, but it's the only thing you can think of, and you don't know who to blame. No, it must be your fault. But, well, now he controls the money, your money, you. But, I mean, men have always been the breadwinners, haven't they? It must be okay. February, your phone keeps lighting up with worried messages from your friends asking where you've been, and he explodes about it, threatens to leave you, even though no one will ever love you again. You block your friends. He's too much to risk losing over a little text chat. March was the coup. You still don't know how your friends knew he would be at work when they showed up, or where he even lived, but they were there at his door. One day. The things they said hurt your head, and they insisted you weren't in a normal relationship, and surely you love them, and surely you value their input, but your love for him, that love that betrayed you at every step, went against everything they said. One of them offers to take you to their parents' house out of state, but that's too far. No, you just need space to think. You agree to at least go to one of their apartments across town. In the car, you remember when you first saw him, how your heart dropped like it was movie magic. Well, now you know movie magic isn't real. But maybe Maybe next time something will be.